Hello and welcome to the College Investor Audio Show. Today we take a look at this, a new Gallup poll saying Americans' confidence in higher education falls to 38% as AI doubts grow. Very interesting, very informative, very important topic to talk about today. Before we get to it, just a quick reminder, anytime you hear a podcast, you can always find the article along with it at thecollegeinvestor.com. Dive deeper, find all the links and resources you want to know. You can also like and follow on social media. Just type in the words The College Investor. You're going to find us pretty much anywhere you are. We'd love to get to know you. All right, let's take a look at this. So Americans' confidence in higher ed slipped to just 38% this year, down from 42% last year, according to the new Lumina Foundation Gallup Confidence in Higher Education survey. They need to come up with catchier names for these surveys. Anywho, the drop erases most of the modest recovery colleges saw last year. The survey, conducted in June of 26, found that 38% of U.S. adults have, quote, a great deal or quite a lot of confidence in higher education. 37% had some, air quotes here, and 25% have very little or none. When Gallup first asked the question in 2015, 57% of Americans expressed strong confidence. Let's dive into the numbers. Not too many numbers, it won't be confusing or anything, but this year's decline came almost entirely from Democrats, too. Just 50% of Democrats now express confidence in higher ed, a new low for the group. Very interesting, and down from 61% just last year. That's an 11% drop. Republicans are at 23% and independents are at 39%, held roughly steady here. The long-term erosion tells a different story. Since 2015, confidence has fallen 33% among Republicans, 18% among Democrats, and then just 9% among independents. No libertarians were surveyed? Education level matters too, but not the way you might expect. Postgraduates, 49%, drive nearly all of the degree holder advantage. Americans with only a bachelor's degree, 36%, are now about as skeptical as those without a degree, at 35%. Crazy. So here's why confidence in higher ed is falling. Among Americans who lack confidence, 3 reasons dominate. Perceived political agendas on campus, that's at 31%. The high cost of college, 30%. Colleges failing to prepare students for the workforce, kind of a big deal, 25%. Cost mentions rose from last year. Complaints about politics and workforce prep actually declined. Smaller shares pointed to poor administration, poor quality of education, and the Trump administration interference in higher ed. Those were all at 8% each. For the first time, artificial intelligence appeared as a reason. This is cited by just 2% of respondents, which I'm sure the number will go up and up and up every year. On the flip side of that, Americans who remain confident credit colleges with training students in critical thinking, 33%, making them informed and knowledgeable at 30%, and opening better job opportunities at 19%. But let's dive in a little deeper into this AI question. A new question this year asked whether AI will change the value of a college degree over the next 5 years. And we know how fast technology is growing. The verdict was pessimistic. 46%, almost half, expect degrees to become less important, which was more than double the 20% who expect them to become more important. Another 33% are like, no change. Skepticism runs deepest among those already down on higher ed. Of Americans who lack confidence in colleges, 64% believe AI will make degrees less important. The public's instinct isn't baseless either. A Stanford study found entry-level software jobs down nearly 20% as AI kind of reshapes hiring for college graduates, and more students are picking work over college as AI rewrites career plans for those who do enroll. It's interesting for me. I have 6 kids, all 11 and under. So for me, I'm going, in 7 years, are they really going to want to go to college? Anyway, let's connect the dots here. Public perception and financial reality are moving in different directions. the College Board's Education Pays 2026 report confirmed that a degree still delivers a substantial earnings premium over a high school diploma. Now, of course, you could look at that and go, well, it depends. I want to start a business and grow a business, and then eventually you'll earn more. Anyway, it just all depends. And New America's Varying Degrees survey found that roughly 75% of Americans still call higher education a good investment, even as satisfaction with the institution itself sags a bit. There was a separate study that found 90% of college grads did have a good experience. That's a lot. But just 70% said their degree was actually worth the cost. Cost concerns are grounded in real numbers, too. Americans owe over $1.8 trillion in student loan debt. One analysis projects the class of 26 is going to borrow $43,500 for a bachelor's degree. Boy, it better pay off. For families weighing the decision, the question is less about confidence in institutions and really more about whether college is worth it. A math problem you can actually run with a college ROI calculator. We happen to have one. Inside this article at thecollegeinvestor.com, such an amazing tool. All right, so the pattern is consistent, though. Americans still believe in the degree more than they believe in the institutions granting it. Very, very interesting stuff. If you want to dive deeper, we have all the links and resources, too. You can just dive right in at thecollegeinvestor.com, along with that college ROI calculator. You can also like and follow, ask questions, get to know us. We'd love to help you along wherever you are in your money journey. At The College Investor, type in those words, and you'll find us all over social media. Thanks again for stopping by today, and we'll talk to you again real soon.